Okay. All right. Are you ready to wave to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi. Welcome back to our unit on poetry. Today is day 9. And by the end of the lesson today, you're going to be able to show, not tell. You'll be able to say, I can use showing words in my poetry. So we learned that poems, kind of like a cake, they have ingredients. And you need to put all those ingredients together to make a yummy cake, right? Just like you need to have all the ingredients to make the best poem. And you need to pay attention. Okay? So we think when we start a poem, we want to think about a big feeling that we have. Do you remember this lesson?
Mommy.
Okay? A feeling. Then you think about, do I have an object that holds my feeling, or a detail or a small moment that holds this big feeling? Okay? And poets usually just don't say their feelings straight out. They don't just say, I was so happy. Okay? They find moments and details that hold these feelings. Let me show you one way poets use showing words instead of telling words, because they don't just tell us, they show us. This is a poem by Sabrina. Sorry. Okay? And she found something really cool at the beach. And she shows us. She doesn't tell us what she thinks about the crab. And I'll ask you at the end what you think about, what does she think about the crab by her words. So it says, it's called Found a Little Crab. Digging through the sand, then I see something crawling. I pick it up with my hand. It tickles me. Now I circled tickles, if you can see this. I circled tickles because if it's tickling you, this is a showing word. How do you think she feels about getting to hold this crab in her hand?
Like this. You kind of nervous or something?
If it tickles her, tickle.
Happy?
Yeah, I think she was happy. Yeah. Now, if she was scared, she might have said, the ferocious crab crawled up my arm. Ooh, then we'd know she was afraid.
And then I stepped on it.
Okay, well that would be...
pinched my toe.
Oh, the ferocious crab pinched me. Then we would know for sure this is not something she liked, right? And if she was nervous, maybe she would say, the crab crawled, what are you thinking? And I flicked it away, right?
Flicked it away.
Okay. So there's a difference of showing. Okay, now another friend here, his name is Evan. He wrote about a time he got to go underneath the water. Now some of you have maybe never been able to go underneath and go snorkeling and looking. Some of you maybe have seen an aquarium, like at your doctor's office with all the fish. Maybe you've been to a zoo or been to a big aquarium where you get to walk around and see things. So just kind of imagine that time. Or maybe you have a goldfish at your
Remember
house.
last time how we went? Oh, we have a fish. Do you want me to go grab it?
No, thanks. So I'm going to read you Evan's poem, and I want you to think. Ready, Eliana? How does Evan feel about this? Now, because we know poets don't just tell us how they feel, they're going to show us.
Are you excited?
And then you're going to learn from Evan and Sabrina, and that's what you're going to do next, so pay close attention. So, in the ocean, I have seen, hold on, let me read it, please. Fish that gleam like a huge rainbow, and turtles sleeping deep, all curled up, and mountains with one little black weed that sways, and caves, tiny caves, with snails inside, and all this has been before my eyes. What is the general feeling you get from Evan about being under the water?
Calm.
What word tells you it's calm? I think you're right.
In the ocean.
No, tell me a word or two that he uses.
Turtle sleeping.
Turtle sleeping, that's calm. What else shows you it's calm?
Mountains with
Curled
little
up.
black weed.
Curled up. Oh,
That means
like you're sleeping. Oh, that calm, and so it's kind of calm and relaxing.
Sways.
Sways.
With been before my eyes.
That's really cool. I was thinking too this, a huge rainbow It's because when I think about like a rainbow, that's kind of comes after the maybe a crazy storm, and it's kind of a call after the storm, maybe.
Hot.
You're hot.
In my t-shirt, I will.
Okay, we'll change when we're done. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if Evan won this show that it was a little scary underneath the water, he certainly could have said instead of turtle sleeping, turtle snapping. What a difference.
But how can turtles snap? That's like
Really?
the snapping
They're
turtle.
snapping turtles.
They're very scary.
Okay.
I think it hurts.
Or maybe instead of, and maybe he could talk about the fish
Baby,
that were darting. Maybe fish darted.
Baby,
So they're like, maybe because they're
or
scared.
tickle fish that eat dead skin off your toes.
Okay. So, poets. When we write poems, we start with this big feeling. And we know we have to bring it into something small, like an object or a detail or a moment we remember about this. And now today what we learn, instead of telling us how you feel about that, you're going to use showing words like turtle sleeping, or like Eliana said, sways, and Andrina said curled up. That gives us this feeling of being calm.
Because I like seeing the mama's laughing curling up.
Oh, so you can write a poem
A
about
huge
that, right?
rainbow gets me excited because I like seeing rainbows.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
especially in the water.
So from now on, poets, we're going to use showing words instead of telling words by finding one time,
Like in the stories.
one moment, and showing one bit of our life. Okay? All right. Should we say a little chant?
Yeah.
What do we want to say?
Happy Field Day.
It's not that means for everybody.
Okay.
Should we say go poets or go writers, or what do we want to
Go
say?
poets.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.